So, TikTok went dark. Um, it was a pretty traumatic experience for me because I was on a live doing with a community that was very close and dear to me. I had their home addresses because I would mail them bracelets, which I will still do. TikTok is why I started making bracelets. It's almost 1 a.m., but my brain is just going a million miles an hour trying to think of what? I felt like it was an episode of The Twilight Zone meets a George Orwell novel meets Handmaid's Tale. I don't know. But I was in a live with this community of great people who I met in an unlikely source, Michael Cohen, of all people. But through that became this other family. And so we were doing this live. There's the regulars in the family, and then there was more people watching. So it was about 300 of us in there. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't comment. And then it kicked me out of the live. And then it kicked me out again. And so I was like, it's not even 9 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock. What's happening here? Sure enough, the app went dark in the middle of our live. And we knew it was probably going to be one of our last lives, at least. So that was a pretty traumatic experience. And TikTok is more than an app. I mean, it's an app, and it has its problems. It's not perfect. No app is. It's the app TikTok changed my life, which is a weird sentence, I know, to some, but for me, it's why I started. It's why I have a ring light. It's why I have these beads. It's why I have this whole new setup. And it's just gone. Rosie O'Donnell followed me on that app, which was like the highlight, one of the highlights. But to lose a community, and I feel for those who relied on TikTok for mental health support, because there were mental health support lives along with other support lives. And I just hope that nobody was in a really bad place when the live went dark on them. And Hawk said something, who's a creator who I love. He's also from Northern California. He's in the Bay Area. I'm in Stockton. But he said, people who are being dismissive about, oh, it's just an app, why are you so upset? They never use TikTok. Small business owners, small creators that have built a community. I had hit 1,700 followers this week. I was still getting followers today, which was funny to me. But TikTok brought me a family that I never knew I needed. And we're still in touch because we talk outside of the app. But what a shitty thing to do by shutting it off 2 hours early or an hour and a half early when everybody was expecting it just to be at like 11:59 p.m. That was shitty. Not cool. What? So, and I want to thank Hawk and his brother Falcon for having their live over here on YouTube, and my good friend Russell. He also had his. We moved the live over to YouTube as well. We were gonna do fan base, but it crashed immediately because of the amount of people that flocked over there. And no, I'm not gonna do Red Note for many various reasons. But yeah. It's the community that was built. Somebody said to me today, I look up to you or whatever, and I'm like, you look up to me? And without TikTok, that was never said to me. Like, that was not a thing for me in high school or anything. So for, yeah, that's way to go, TikTok. Way to go.